Hello. Giving this some 1 sec. There we go. Hey, it's Lisa from my kitchen here in New Jersey on my Passport for Your Palate, because one of the things that I absolutely love to do when I travel is indulge in cuisine. But one of the things I know we see on Facebook, so that's what I'm going to do tonight, is you know how there's always those videos for food recipes? Well, tonight I'm doing a rendition of the Cookie Rookies cheesy enchiladas. Here, I will find it for you. So I'm going to do my own little twist on this. Of course, one, to accommodate what items I had here at home. Also, personal taste, as well as my daughter's gluten-free issues with her celiac. So I'm going to make my own version of these, very yummy. And I'll show you a little bit here what I've done on that. Obviously, the finished product will not make the video, but I will post a picture of my finished product at the end. So it looks great, doesn't it? Ooh, look at that cheese. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I'm about to do. So I've prepped some of it like they did already. I've got my baking pan here covered with good old aluminum foil. This just happens to be basic Walmart brand. Sorry if I pop in and out on you here. I am going to do this. So I've made a few substitutions from her recipe, which I can put the link to her original video down here, the Cookie Rookies original video. I will also put in the comments below. Get this on here. So first of all, I have already done a little prep, but one of the things, I didn't have any enchilada sauce on hand. Plus also with the canned sauces, I always have to check for gluten content. So tonight I actually, before this video here, there we go, adjust that. I made my own enchilada sauce. It was some tomato sauce, some tomato paste, chili powder, onion powder, garlic powder, cumin, some gluten-free flour. So just a simple, quick, it didn't take very long at all. It's like 10-15 minutes to whip up. Then also, instead of getting the taco seasoning, even though they do make the gluten-free taco seasoning now, this is a blend that I have been using from 21 Day Fix. So I keep that made up to use with my Mexican recipes, my tacos, you know, my that sort of thing. So that I have substituted. I am, of course, cutting the recipe in half. Instead of ground beef, I'm going to use ground turkey. So I'm going to go ahead and actually pop that in the pan over here. I'm going to adjust this just a little bit so you can see. There we go. The oven is already heated up to 350. Again, sort of messy, so I'm just breaking this up. Yes, I actually read the directions and kind of committed it to memory, but then again, like I said, I kind of just do my own thing anyway. A lot of times I'll read a recipe and then I make my own fun out of it. So while they have you add the about an ounce of the seasonings, I'm one for just doing the good old fashioned hand measuring. So it's no wonder I'm messy, right? So we'll let that kind of cook out. Once it gets a little, get that mixed in. Now I did substitute, my daughter does not like regular onions, so I have green onions that I chopped up. She will eat the green onions, so I'm putting the green onions in there. Yep, and everyone goes one on the floor. I like my big my kitchen has a bunch of items that I got in Mexico. So kind of appropriate for this dish here. So while that's getting cooked up, it'll be a minute. The meat's got to brown before we add in the sauce and the green chilies. The green chilies are just canned green chilies from the store. I'm going with red peppers. I've already cut off the top and have them ready for filling. And I've got my shredded cheese. I buy in bulk at Costco. That's because we go through a lot. We spend a lot of time in Wisconsin, so we're kind of cheese lovers. A downfall when you're trying to diet with how much cheese I like to eat. But, all right. Let this cook. Yeah. I'm just going to quick do a little rinse here. Now, Mexican happens to be one of my favorite things to eat. I like Mexican flavors. I haven't found a good Mexican place here in New Jersey. So any of you New Jersey people are watching, and you can comment and give me some suggestions in central New Jersey for a Mexican place. I would so appreciate that. We would love to find a Mexican restaurant to dine at. We've been up here about a year and a half now from Tennessee. We had a few favorites down there. So this is just about, the pink's almost gone out of my meat here. Now it had you doing the cutting and stuff. Well, of course, I was just getting this ready, so I wasn't having to do all that while you guys were on with me here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to put the whole can of green chilies because, like I said, I'm cutting this in half for the two of us. And also, again, my daughter is really not a fan. So I'm keeping it kind of kid-friendly for her. And those are all my seasonings. And now we're just going to guesstimate on the amount of sauce here because obviously I don't have a can. And we're going to let this continue to cook and get flavorful before we do the stuffing of the peppers. Now, I love a gas stove. I have had, the ceramic top, and I have had the electric, and oh my gosh, I so much prefer gas. I also really like to grill. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to have a grill here at the condo, but not a gas grill anyway, or a charcoal. So I don't see the point. Just turning that down a little as it starts to bubble here. My oven is all set. It beeped, I think, just as I was getting on live. So I'm going to give this just a minute here while I'm letting those flavors soak in. I'm going to get rid of this bag. I tend to buy my meats too in bulk at Costco. I get my chicken there, my flank steak, and my turkey, and then I break it down into two-person sizes and put it in the freezer. And typically I can do one Costco run a month for the two of us. Just a little FYI. But so all my seasons. Here's something funny. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is something my dad made. I'm only 5 feet tall. So pretty much anything that's in my cupboards, unless it's on the bottom shelf, I get my workout in while I'm cooking. So we'll just throw a few of these things back up in the cupboard, get them out of my way. I try, like I said, I am messy when it comes to the cooking part, but I do try and clean up behind myself here. Well, this is another favorite of mine, the Himalayan salt. I get that. Oh. There we go. Oh, I wish you could smell it. Okay. Let's turn that off. Put this other way. Let's go back up here. And I need to find. Okay, my spice cabinet is too crowded. I guess we'll just set that on top. All right. Let me put this out of our way. Yeah, I can't come to you right now if you're calling me. Yeah. My daughter had surgery last week, and I gave her a cowbell in case she needed something from the room. Good and bad choice. So, all right, let me get these out of here. Sorry to disappear. All right, spoon. My pan over here. Put the 2 peppers in the sea. Yep. Now this one here, I shaved a little off the bubble there so that it would sit nicer. And looks like I might have made more than what I need for 2 peppers, but so it has you. Maybe I'll have to make another pepper. We'll get another pepper out here. I do have more. Yeah, so we'll do that since I have so much meat. I mean, this one. If you can see my cutting board here, so we just sliced the top and clean it out quick. Clean out the membranes, there we go. Same with the top. This is what I did earlier with the other 2. Okay, this one's roly-poly, so we make it a flat bottom. And then let me add another one on here. And fill the meat. All right. Then the cheese. All right. This part. Put this in. Make it easier for me to, yeah. Cheese. And top it with some more meat. I can feel my stomach already getting hungry for this. So hungry. This is another reason to have a boil down for messy when it boils over, but also for the messy cook. Make it easier for cleaning. Oh, look at this. There, that's right. I made 3, which is right because the recipe she has is actually for 6. So the full recipe is for 6 peppers. And like I said, I will put her link where I found, because I saved it on my Facebook page to try this because I knew I had basically all the ingredients. But I do that all the time. My kids actually get quite amazed to look at the cupboards and think there's nothing to eat. And the next thing you know, mom's whipped something up. So I get creative. Yeah, I'm not really worrying about my mess here. Obviously, I'm not a professional cook. So we need this. And then we get to put the little caps on them. Voila. And there's the caps. And let's Yeah, well, these are going in, and it says like about 30 minutes. So, ooh, just cleared the upper rack there. Those are in. Set my timer. Actually, you know what? I don't need the timer. It is 6:30, so these will be ready about 7 o'clock. I will take a picture of the finished product and let you know how it tastes, and I will put the recipe that I was modifying here in the comments. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me, and I'll see you soon. Remember, passport for your palate. Taste your way around the world.